ShortMeTina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. Let's continue rolling with the SPY. Again, overall market has been experiencing tons and tons of volatility and selling pressure since around mid-October. I want to say my videos on the SPY, obviously I've done them throughout the years, but I feel like I've done one almost every day or every other day for the past 5 or so weeks since mid-October. So messaging for the most part, in my opinion, has been consistent, but if you want to listen to those messages, definitely go to my YouTube page at ShortMeTina and you can start from mid-October. Again, I do videos every single day. You can start mid-October and you can listen to them individually if you want, or you can listen to the most recent one yesterday, or you can just listen to the one that I'm doing right now. Because again, messaging for the most part have been overall the same. When the crash or the correction started, I told folks not to panic, and I mean that. Do not panic. Panicking doesn't do much for you besides sort of like get you frazzled, and obviously that's not helpful from an investing perspective or a trading perspective or a quality of life perspective. So my initial messaging one is, do not panic. Recognize the opportunities in the markets as they give them to you, right? So for me, what that means is that a lot of stocks that were, in my opinion, very highly valued are now coming down to relatively decent valuations, or from a technical perspective, a lot of them are coming down to points of support or below points of support, areas where you can perhaps take entries, right? So I'm telling my premium members that, again, recognize the opportunities, look for stable companies that are off a good percentage points and start buying them in increments. Start thinking longer term as the market corrects. So what else? Okay, so you have that on one hand. Simultaneously, full disclosure, we are short the market again, just because, again, from a technical perspective, you want to short resistance, and resistance for the SPY is around 280. So for me, a shorting opportunity is present, so we are short the market. I think, like I indicated yesterday, before it eventually resolves itself to the upside, and I think it will in the medium to longer term resolve itself to the upside, I think we may touch support of around 260 or even go below that at least once more, maybe several times more, but at least once more before we get that final bounce and that rally. Again, I think the bull market overall is still intact, and I think we still can squeeze potentially another 3-4 years out of it. Hence why I think right now it's a good buying opportunity. So I'm not gonna badger the point. If you're interested to know why I think these are opportunities, you can send me a quick email, sign up to my newsletter, ShortMeTina's newsletter, or you can just browse my blogs. I talk about bear corrections all the time. So again, recognize where there's opportunities. I have been buying this sell-off. Again, I have been buying the sell-off, and I've been looking for opportunities in my longer term portfolio. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of cap it around there. Let me recap before I actually cap it. For folks that are not familiar with my messaging, it'll make sense. For folks who've been listening to all my SPY videos, you get exactly what I'm saying. So to recap, I think the SPY has been trading within a channel since October of 2017. That channel is 260, which is support, and 280, which is resistance. Again, when it gets to 280, it sells off. When it gets to support, buyers step in, rinse, repeat. Hence why we shorted resistance or around resistance, and I think it would be decent to long support, right? That's how you can do it if you are trading this. Now again, thinking longer term, thinking investments, right? I also said, in addition to trading the market, right, in your separate investing account, right, look for deals. Let's say, for example, you've wanted to get into Apple for quite some time. Apple was trading at around 220 or 230 about a month or two ago. Last time I checked, it was like around 180. It's off something like 40 to 50 points. That's a lot. that's an opportunity. The company is cash rich, despite whatever you think about it. So that's what I mean by looking for opportunities and buying in increments. I guarantee you, by next year, right, early 2019, mid 2019, you will be thanking yourself, and you perhaps will be thanking me. So that's kind of my messaging. Don't panic, have a plan, execute that plan, trade the markets, also think longer term in terms of investing. Don't get scared, recognize opportunities. And you need to at some point be in the market. That way when it rallies, and it will rally, you don't miss it. So that's my point. I don't want to recap. I won't recap. I feel like I recapped enough. So that's kind of it. I'm going to cap it there. I hope my messaging makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know, but I'm pretty sure I got my point across. So that's kind of it. Video's a little bit lengthy. It's going on 2 minutes. Key thing is, don't panic. That's why I play this calming music. You hear it? That right there. Yeah. So don't panic. Have a plan. Execute that plan. Follow that plan. Think shorter term and think longer term. Markets are not going anywhere. You know, we're not even off that much. We're not even in bear market territory. We might be in correction territory. Oh, and one more thing. One more advice before I go. Turn off the media. Unplug for a little bit, right? Because then you're going to be making these knee-jerk decisions. That's not going to be good for you if you're constantly listening to like a gazillion pundits. Do that. That's what I'm doing. So that's it. ShortMeTina from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed this video recap, do 2 things for me. 1, head on over to my YouTube page at ShortMeTina. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. I do videos every single day. This ensures that you do not miss any. Then head on over to ShortMeTina.com. Sign up. Become a member. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for the support. Calming music.